tasers on full charge. Ready! One, step back in.
Hurry, move it! Adelante, empuje! Empuje!
And push! Well up! Loading team, step away! Gatekeeper! Joffrey, raise the gate!
Okay, now that we're in the mood, let's take a look at the Raptors game. First off, when you think of Jurassic Park, what do you think of? Raptors. So, being a Raptor lover means you gotta love playing as one, right? Well, let's just start the game. The opening video helps us fill in the gaps on how the Raptors escaped. But hold it! I could have sworn that there were 3 Raptors. 8 if we want to go off the book. However, only 1 escapes. Okay, so that's weird. Anyway, just like Dr. Grant, you see a map down for each level. And the jungle area is the first level again. What the fuck? Is it the jungle level near the T-Rex pen? So how did the Raptor cage get out there as well? In the movie, Grant simply walks to the Raptor cage from the visitor center. And in the book, Grant, Ellie, Ian, and Tim also walk to the cage from the visitor center. So, back to the game. The Raptor has only 2 attacks, a kick attack and a bite attack. He also has a jump attack, which is the same thing as jumping. Yes, just like the bloated Italian plumber himself, you can hurt enemies by jumping on them. Speaking of enemies, let's take a look at them. Unfortunately, the Raptor got the short end of the stick here. He only has 3 enemies to deal with. Well, technically he's got 4 enemies, but the pterodactyls only appear on stage 4 and that's it. So they technically don't count. Alright, let's take a look at the enemy lineup. Once again, we have the Compies, the Dilophosauruses, and... What? So we get to fight and kill humans in this game? But you know, we're now left with a bigger question. Who the fuck are these guys? Does Isle Nebula have its own private military? Or is this the Costa Rican National Guard? Well, in the book, the Costa Rican National Guard actually saves Dr. Grant and the survivors from the island. Then they napalm it. But they do that after they've rescued the survivors. Not while they're still on the island. So I guess that rules them out. Now, they will be your main enemy in the game, and they don't mess around. Their main weapons are a taser, a missile launcher, and the occasional grenade. If you're far from them, they'll either shoot a rocket at you or hurl a grenade at you. And if you're too close to them, they'll try to tase you. So let's continue with the rest of level 1. Alright, I need to get up there to get to the end of the level. Damn! Let's try it again. Shit. So, is this another dirty trick or am I doing something wrong? Well, apparently to get up there, we need to do a running jump or a high jump. But how do we execute those? We already know that the A, B, and C buttons are used for biting, jumping, and kicking, but how the hell do we run? To run, you have to hold diagonal up in the direction you want to run. And to do a high jump, you have to hold up, then hit the jump button. I can understand the high jump, but who would have figured out how to run? I recall trying to figure this out as a kid, and it took me a while. I mean, why couldn't they remove the bite button and make it a running button instead? Take a look at the Mario games. All I had to do was hold down the B button and Mario would run. Hell, even Metroid on the SNES had a similar feature. Anyway, The Raptor has a total of 5 levels, which is 2 less than the amount of levels Grant had. Also, the stages are a tad bit shorter, which can make the Raptors game a quick play if you're good. Luckily enough, they cut off the river level and the volcano level. But the fucking pump station's still in the game! And you would think it would be an easy level because it's shorter, right? Wrong! The hard part about this level isn't that it has a lot of dirty tricks. It just has an abundant supply of bottomless pits. With the 3 live roll effect, you can see the outcome of trying to discover the sweet spot when you jump. One bit annoys me more than the bottomless pit shit. On this one area before the precision jumping, we have a guard puppy guarding a ledge, and this ledge overlooks a bottomless pit. So when you try jumping, the guard will naturally try to tase you, and if he hits you first, you'll be sent flying into the fucking pit. Fortunately, the Visitor Center is still the best level in the game. It's also the longest. However, it's swarming with soldiers. Your health will drain fast, but luckily, there are healing items. Well, let's pick one up. Hold it. Did I get anything? Doesn't look like it. So the health upgrades don't do shit, which means you have to be extra careful. Now the final boss is, you guessed it, Dr. Grant. And he's got a full arsenal of weapons. You think you can just run up and start to beat the shit out of him, right? Well, just like the Raptors that Grant fought at the end of this game, he's also invincible. However, he doesn't deal one-hit kill blows, which is very nice. So, how do we kill him? The same way as before, except a tad bit different. What we have to do is walk over to this huge-ass rock and start kicking the shit out of it. After enough hits, Grant will run away and we beat the game. We beat him, and he runs away. We beat him, and he runs away. We don't get to kill him. Oh no, he just runs away. Well, to conclude, the Raptors game was a great idea, but for me, it just needed a little bit more tweaking. If the healing items healed you more, and the running wasn't so awkward, I would have enjoyed the gameplay a lot more. But that's just my opinion. But there is one fact. This game is good. I would highly recommend this game to any Sega Genesis owner out there. But we just can't leave Isle Nebula yet. Cue the badass rock music!